Where Richard? Richard isn't coming today?
I don't know if Richard is or not. Drew said he's coming today, and usually Richard's coming.
All right. See, you're not supposed to be in here yet. This is a surprise for you. Nah, they all working though. Keep going, baby.
Yeah, well, thanks.
Yeah, man. See you, man. Keep going. But yeah, it's gonna be. We redoing the whole place. It'll be ready by the time the fight over with. Me moving to my estates is like, you know, one of my milestones, one of the goals that I've always dreamed of. You know, I fought for it. This is a whole kitchen here. So at first it, you know, had a whole bunch of, you know, features here, little bars here. I don't need a bar, I just need, you know, I got a lot of kids and a couple of my friends come over, so we just need one big, you know, customized kitchen, and I got it right there. So, from ground up, my estates. It's definitely my own lines then, like, you come to my home and you see all the hard work I've put in. And we had a horrible day yesterday for rain, so no one's swimming today. But, man, this is what it's all about right here. So yeah, let me go ahead and get them to school. I've been here as long as my mom put me in Houston. We could have been anywhere in the world. I never wanted to live anywhere else. Houston is still growing. Oh, y'all made a mess. Y'all made a mess today. Y'all kids mean the most to me. I really try my hardest to you know, be there and now let boxing take over the point where my kids will lose sight of what I really have going on. But my kids mean the most to me. Right on time. Bye, baby. Bye, Jermall.
They want to make a press release with you, and to do that launch, they're inviting you out to London in September for the British Film Academy. Like, London's probably only be a weekend.
And I'm going fishing. I'm going fishing in Alaska.
Oh, Alaska, take us.
Yeah, 12 hours up. We're going to Alaska to go fishing for salmon. And we can bring the salmon back. I love fishing.
Queen Charlotte Lodge?
It's a cabin.
This cabin's really, yes.
You like that.
I love it.
Oh, yeah. It's a busy fall, summer.
After boxing, I want to be fat. After boxing, I've been making weight all my life. You don't think I deserve to eat? You know? Somebody, I told her after boxing I'm going to get fat. She's talking about, well, you're going to be single. I'm hungrier than ever. Me to be fighting right here in Houston, it shows a lot. You know, like, the love is real. I'm trying to get sharper, faster, stronger. I'm setting up combinations differently with my mind and how I move. It's a lot of great fighters out there, and it's a lot of fights that make, you know, great matchups. But I'm one of the best middleweights out there, and I don't see any one of them beating me right now.
Perfect. Looking good, man. I compare Jermall to Evander Holyfield all the time. Not just because of their styles, but because of the work ethic.
Ronnie Shields has been around a lot of champions.
All your punches are flowing good.
He's a teacher.
You're controlling with the jab. Yeah. You're going at the body, you're throwing uppercuts. I've seen him grow from a kid into a man, to understand what it takes in order to be a professional fighter. Yeah, there you go.
I've been boxing all my life. There's no style I haven't seen or faced. So I know it's go time. Sparring on top of sparring.
Get the blood moving, actually kind of work the muscles, not just flesh superficially, so.
At first, when I first started off, I didn't know too much about the recovery part, but it's important.
We've only been doing it this camp.
Yeah, I switched it up for this fight, mainly. But it's been the best. So with 15 weeks in camp, the body started breaking down.
The main thing is I'm not in here to hurt him. We're in here to make water.
What's up, Molly Mall?
What's up, baby?
What's up, big baby? What's going down, dog? What's going on, man? Today, we are here at the Savannah Boxing Club, formerly known as Savannah Boxing Club, where I first began to train Jermall Charlo.
It was a good feeling walking back into Savannah's gym, you know, where I really came from. All the hard work I put in, I did it right out of Houston.
I think that a lot of guys when they reach the status you're at right now, sometimes they kind of forget.
Yeah.
You know, they kind of forget. And I remember when we used to have to go and stand in front of Walmart with pictures of y'all and ask for donations
to get to the ringside tournament.
Yeah.
Holland gave me a lot of spirit. He trained a lot of kids, but he shared the same amount of attention to each one of them. And he trains the kids according to who the kids are. And that's what he did for me and my twin brother. You know, he trained us different. We had our own styles, and he never tried to take anything away from us.
You put in the work.
Right.
You took the hits, you did the runs, you know, you sacrificed, you sucked it up and brought it through.
It's a good time. I wouldn't trade it for nothing in the world, because the majority of that is the reason I'm here right now.
People bring their kids to the gym, and they say, well, my kid getting bullied, or my kid got low self-esteem, or my kid got health issues, they need to lose weight, they need to do this, they need to do that. And I tell them, boxing got so many parallels to real life that you can't even imagine the parallels to real life. I mean, just the way you raise your children, and the way you pay your bills, and the way you carry yourself in public. You know, a lot of that comes from the sport of boxing.
Yeah. Crazy.
Jermall, as a family man, he's patient. He has more patience with the kids than I do. He teaches them things that I can't teach them because we have 4 boys, so him being in their life is a blessing.
My kids mean the world to me. After boxing, I mean, that's what I have to look forward to, my kids. And I try to do everything right. Of course, I'm not perfect, but I want to give them the life that I never had.
Jermall Jr., the 3-year-old, he is very intelligent, very smart for his age. And then Juju, he's 1, and I can already tell that he wants to be a boxer because they just naturally pick it up. So we just let them, you know, be who they are and be who they want to be.
We had a lot of fun here in Houston, you know, growing up. We'd be back and forth from like the Sugarland area and then A-League. We didn't have a lot of money growing up. You know, we was fortunate kids though to have a mother like my mom and how hard she worked. You got your seatbelt on?
Yes, I sure do. I want to say that they started playing football before the boxing came along, and they were doing football practice, and I would take them straight to the boxing gym. And I'm like, guys, this is too much. You have to pick one. And so they chose boxing. So when they chose boxing, it was then my duty to get them to the gym every day.
At a young age, my mom just drilled work into it. Work for what you want. It don't matter where we live now, it's where we're gonna live later, and she always put that in our head. All this stuff looks different now. We stay right here. Oh my God, we built the gate. We used to have to put the gate up. My room was right around the corner from the back, so I always knew when my mom was about to pull up.
That was your bedroom?
Yeah, my bedroom was in the back. Those 2 windows, that's my room back there. I used to cut this grass like every weekend, cut her hedges. She always liked it nice and neat. Me and my twin brother had our share of fun where we had to switch classes. Everybody always asks us, you know, do y'all ever switch classes? Do y'all play tricks on girls? Do y'all? Like, of course. Like, of course. Identical twins, they can't tell us apart. I used to go to his class and take his test. So this is our big high school right here. Me and my wife now, this was my girlfriend at the time, we would just walk right over here. We would meet at the middle of the annex and then walk to class. This is crazy. You see how I was 16, she was 15. Yeah, it was on this. My wife is like my best friend.
I was on this side.
Oh my gosh.
Me and Jermall had met in high school at lunch.
Like, I didn't have an option to make her my wife. She was just like, as we met in high school, she was like, that's my wife. I'm over here like, let me see, I'm like, yeah, this is way before Instagram. She makes me fight harder. You know, she give me a reason to fight harder. I love boxing because it changed my life. Boxing was able to give me a chance to provide for my family, provide for my kids. You know, boxing gave me life. I'm at a stage in my life where I feel like, you know, I've done a lot, you know, but there's still so much more to come. Like, I got so much more growing to do.
This is something he's been asking for a long time. I mean, every fight he asks to fight in his hometown. I think he's actually y'all gonna get a better Jermall, a better fighter out of him since he gets to fight in front of his family and friends.
How you feeling? Trying to be like you. Physically, I know that I'm ready. Mentally, I'm zoned in. My mom, my brother, my family, my friends, they make me feel natural.
He really support Houston. Houston really support him. I mean, he repped the city through thick and thin, and it's pretty cool to see that. The city's gonna be hyped up for it. Because I know in my first experience, you know, in 2017, the energy's gonna be there, and he's gonna do what he do. He's been doing it forever.
You right here, buddy. My quarterback.
D-E-S.
Trying to go, kid.
A.
It's just like y'all game.
Right.
Yeah, you can have a game plan.
Yeah, exactly.
It's reaction.
Quick.
It's
Yeah,
reaction.
everything.
Ooh, I'm ready. 10 rounds.
This is practice for them. Punch each other in the face. We don't do
Right.
that.
Playing quarterback is real detailed. You gotta pick your spots, you know what I'm saying? I can tell watching him. He's patient. He know when to attack.
Make him commit to the left too far, then I use the right hand.
We're gonna get that good line this year, so when you get that good offense, we gotta protect the quarterback, right? When you get that good line, you're gonna see some shit.
Y'all bro, appreciate it. That's one for my last fight.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it, man. You too. I'm replaying the fight over and over in my head. Things that I want to do in there, the way I want to look and the way I want to feel. It's surreal. Fighting Houston, fighting for my hometown crowd. It's butterflies. When I reach the ropes, that's my territory. Just ready to fight. I'm ready. I found a new fire for boxing. But outside the ring, me having the kids, me building my home, finding myself being settled at what I am doing, it makes me happy to see that I was able to do it. Sometimes it still don't feel real. You know, somebody wake me up from this dream, but this is why I fight.